Yeah, let's get a little bit of a good sweat going right now. And of course, like you just heard with the Australian Open underway, we tend to kind of get the itch to be on the court again. So I think it's time for you to get ready to elevate your game with a special tennis fitness demo. And this one's by Coach Rikki Solomon in the building. He's a seasoned expert. The man is a tennis trainer of note. So if you want some extra advice, reach out to him online and he'll be able to guide you through some essential techniques to boost your agility, your strength and precision on the court. So let's get a little example of that. I think with everybody that's possibly watching right now, they might be inspired to try tennis out for the first time. And they might also be overwhelmed, Rikki, because it's not that easy of a game, right?
No, not at all. Look, this technology that we have to deal with today on the tennis court is, I mean, it's actually a little bit too far. They've pushed it too far. So for beginners, this game is virtually impossible. If you're 35, 40 years old, I would say, good luck, you know? Good luck trying to play this game, honestly. Okay. And therefore the paddle courts are fold up.
Oh, okay.
You know, because the game is achievable.
Yes.
But this sport is just it's unforgiving.
And talk to me about that, because what we see online when we're watching like the Australian Open, I'm seeing rockets going across the court. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. For us mere mortals that want to have some fun on the court, what are some of the basics that we want to look at? Because I think watching the Australian Open might be a little bit too far of a reach right now. Let's bring it back to the beginning. What are the things we can focus on if we're starting out and just wanting to have some fun with the game?
Look, so very few people are aware unless you play the game, but every time they strike the ball on a tennis court, they're not just popping it over, you know, they're not just taking wild baseball swings or wild cricket swings, I would say. Everything is done with technique and finesse. So they are, every single time they strike the ball, they are actually brushing up behind the back of the ball.
That spin on it.
All the time. So every shot we hit has got a ton amount of spin on it. Nadal, bang, around the head, helicopter swing. He's actually trying to catch the strings perfect on every shot. Whether the ball comes at 210 Ks, 215 Ks, he has to catch it precisely on the strings every single time. So when you're a beginner and you're unaware, these strings are so powerful, and we play with, obviously, the hard ball, if I can find it. This is the hard ball, and this is what the pros use when they play. And most people, when they go to a tennis shop, this is what they're going to ask for. So that's not the hard ball. So there's a difference.
You've got the hard one there,
so
right?
This is the yellow ball.
Okay.
And so this ball is 100% of the speed.
So that's what the pros are using?
This is what the pros are using. So they are obviously in a highly skilled balls coming. They've got what we call intelligence in the wrist. So they will snap on it with their hand like this, while us mortals, as you say, we can't snap out of the hand yet. We tend to snap out of the arm. We will use the whole
entire body.
So I mean, it's just all bad technique, and you get injuries, and you can name it. But it's just too slow for the ball, and the ball then tends to fly right over.
So you mentioned there's different types of balls. So is the big one like the end of the spectrum, the opposite end?
So yes. So we say the beginning of the spectrum now. So this is the red ball. It is 25% the speed of the hard ball, so 75% slower. So if you're a beginner and you go and you're looking for tennis coaching, or let's just say you can't go for tennis coaching, this is the ball you start out with. This ball, it's slow. You've got a lot of time. As you can see, the bounce is a lot easier, while this 100% is much faster. And so we tend to start with this, and then, I mean, just take a step back for me. So this here, you'll see alone is much slower, and you can tend to, you know, learn how to play this game.
I can have more thought and control in my shot. Time to think.
Correct.
So let's take it to a realistic playground. I'm inspired. I want to get my tennis on. I'm not yet at the point of getting a coach. I haven't contacted you yet. But I just want to hit the ball around. What sort of drills can I focus on?
Very good question.
Any basics, just kind of getting that wrist control.
Of course. Okay, fine. Okay.
Hand-eye coordination.
Fine. Okay. So pass this ball to me. So then we'll use the hard ball then, just because I know getting hold of these other balls can sometimes be a little difficult.
So
just take the ball. Okay, fine. So just simple stuff you can do at home, obviously, just to teach the hands. First, we just call this ups. So you just
Okay.
do a few ups, and then after that, if you feel like you can do maybe 100 of these in a row, fantastic, because now you know you got a little bit of like control of your
hand-eye
of the muscles in the
coordination
hands.
coming together,
Then we're
okay.
gonna do what we call with the kids fish and chips. So here we go. So you just turn the racket face around.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And you
Literally
just-
almost like you're frying something.
Yes, no,
on a
spot
pan.
on, spot on,
Okay.
spot on. And now you're learning hand control. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay,
then
okay.
if we're gonna, and then this is probably a little excessive overkill. So we call this fish and chips with salt. Okay.
Oh, whoa. You're getting it like on the edge of the racket,
but
bro.
this-
That is
again,
cool.
This is just wrist
Yeah.
control, hand control, wrist intelligence.
That's not easy, bro. Okay.
So, yeah.
So hand-eye coordination is important. Wrist
Yes.
control is important.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
just those little ups that
Yeah.
you're doing now, I can
Yeah,
feel the
yeah.
forearms working quite a bit.
Correct. But it's all about teaching. It's about learning muscle control within here, how to be very gentle, how to get that micro movement feel in your hands. You know, learning
work
to hit
that
out of your
timing.
hand is the key.
Okay, I love this. Rikki,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
so much for
My
coming
pleasure,
through,
man.
man.
My pleasure.
Educating us, giving us a reason to get involved. I know it's nothing overwhelming, but I
Yeah.
think this is perfect for anyone starting the game,
yeah.
wanting to just get involved. You reckon walk around the house in the passage and just kind of
Yeah.
like see if you can multitask while doing this?
Spot on, spot on, spot
All right.
on.
Thank you, man.
pleasure.
Appreciate the tips, and I think this is what inspiration's about. We out here with Rikki Solomons. He's not just here to give us a demo on tennis, but he's also here to give us some great insights into what's happening when it comes to the Australian Open. So we're going to dive into a conversation in just a bit. I'm going to carry on working on my skills and see if I can get the salt, get the salt,
on the
my
chips, yeah.
chips. Oh, it's getting
There we go,
salty.
there we go, there we
Hey,
go.
listen. Clearly, you want some skill sets upgraded. Then Ricky's the guy to contact too because he knows what he's talking about. Just being around him right now, and I'm already leveled up. So you want your tennis game going on? Here's your guy. But our conversation will carry on in just a bit. Rikki, thank you so much.
Cheers.
And we'll
My
chat
pleasure.
soon, bro.
Cheers.
Nice. All right, let's go. Boom. Yeah.
Gonna go. Oh yes.